I'm sorry I didn't say hey to you, girl. You've been here this whole time. I ain't say nothing to you. Hey, y'all.
Hey.
Hey, y'all, welcome.
Oh.
It is I know it is Decompress Monday. You know what I'm saying? It is the 31st. Tomorrow we're going to be stepping into a new month, a new opportunity to be great and do great. I am a lot of the Leo, but you can call me Jennifer. I'm also affiliated with Faithful Warrior Ministries. Um, Please go there and come see our prayers and such. That's my brother. His name is Jonathan, Mr. Joe Nathan Lee, Mr. Jojo Speaks, Mr. Minister over at Faithful Warrior Ministries. Down here is my good girl, Bianca, the power sword herself. She is here with us. So, um, my weekend was rather decent. Just to make sure you guys know, I went to go see Working Man. I did not see. I was never interested in watching the Sleeping, not Sleeping Beauty, the Snow White movie.
Okay.
But I heard
Okay.
a lot of horrible things about it. But I'm not going to say too much on it. I'm gonna give it another like week or two to really start talking about the things that I've heard about it.
Mm.
So I'm gonna leave it there. Working Man was everything I knew it was going to be.
What was it about? I haven't heard of that
Me
myself.
either.
Yeah.
It's really awesome. It was what's his name? Sylvester Stallone. Is that his name?
Sylvester Stallone?
Sylvester Stallone. Yes, same thing. Sylvester Stallone. He actually helped write it,
Oh,
and
wow.
produce it.
Okay.
It's one of those Jonathan Slocum. Is that his name? Jonathan Statham movies. Do you remember the Beekeeper?
Yes. Oh,
That dude.
Daddy saw that movie too. Oh, okay. He saw it
It
this
just
weekend.
came out the other day. So because we saw Beekeeper last year, and of course Beekeeper has been out on the streaming site, so it has been awesome to just keep on watching that movie. It's been great. Um, so there's another movie that is like Beekeeper esque, and you could see it in the previews, and it's called Working Man. We saw it on Thursday, and it did not disappoint. It was. I'm not saying it was Beekeeper, but I'm just saying it's the same kind of
Okay.
mo.
Coach.
Same
Jonathan,
thing.
you know what he doing.
Right. Yeah. When you're typecast for a reason, and that's to me, I don't ever see that as a bad thing. Because if you're good at it, you just good at it.
And
You
I
know what I'm
mean, do it
saying?
well.
Lynn Whitfield will always be the evil bitch in every single movie that she's in
Mm-hmm.
because she's the best at what she is doing.
She does that very well.
She does it
Um,
extremely well.
Yes.
but Working Man, that movie turned out exactly how you thought it was going to turn out. But it was good. It
Okay,
was
yeah,
good. Plenty of it.
left and right. Okay, here, there, and
Okay,
everywhere, all
kill
up
him
and
up,
through.
kill him
Yes.
up, shoot him up, fisticuffs. Okay,
Ooh.
knife work.
Oh,
And you know how sometimes they be killing people. It's like, oh, them kind of moves.
Mm-hmm.
that's my favorite part about watching the Power Universe with my mother because whenever there's some unaliving going on,
Oh,
it's
she be
always a
clutching her pearls.
reaction. Yes, it is. I just get the biggest laugh out of it. It's awesome. It's
But
awesome.
I can only imagine. A part of me believes that those deaths may be mild mannered compared to what I saw on Working Man.
Ooh.
I'm sure they are, yeah, because with like Raising Canaan, it's typically like this past episode, it was about maybe 10 of them because Unique and his boy went out and cleared a bunch of men out. But typically on a Raising Canaan show or one of those Power Universe shows, it's like at least one death
Yeah,
an
yeah,
episode.
but
So
it's like they having the machine guns. Once again, I enjoyed the knife work that was done. Some up close killing. Know what I
very
mean,
professional like.
real good looking killing the people that you've been waiting for him to kill, killing. It's just good because some people are like a-holes, and it's like, oh
Mhm.
Yeah.
gosh, I know he
Mhm.
gonna kill him. Like I can't wait till he kill
I
him, and
can't
he
wait
kill
to
him.
get him.
He kill him.
Okay.
And the way he do it is like, yeah. So I don't know if is that a problem. I don't. I
It's,
like
it's
it.
your preference. You like it. So be it.
It's some entertaining movie watching, but it was good. I really enjoyed it. I'll be happy to see it come onto the streaming site so I can watch it again like that. But yeah, good movie.
Yeah, I personally have never seen the full animated Snow White. So therefore I really had zero to negative interest in watching it. I do know that they supposedly found a non-white woman to play Snow White.
Yeah,
And also
not
the seven.
supposedly. She's not white.
Okay. And then the seven dwarfs were all CGI or animated. And I know there was a
Mm-hmm.
lot of controversy
Mm-hmm.
around that because there are plenty of working dwarfs out here who could have been cast
So
in that. But,
I
it is what
absolutely
it is.
need to send you some TikToks.
Oh, yeah.
um, yeah, I'm not even gonna get into it, but it was a lot going on with that one. Um, Thank you, Bianca, for putting in your lovely message of welcome into the L chat. I appreciate that.
Theme.
You're so sweet. Miss Kim is here. Hey, Miss Kim.
Good evening, Miss
Hey,
Kim.
Miss Sam.
A worthy woman.
Okay.
Uh,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we some gangsters.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Ooh, we
Um,
only see one eye, Bianca. Oh, Lord, that was scary a bit. Ah, yes!
You made me
okay. All right.
Jennifer got surprised a little bit. She caught you off
Because I
guard.
didn't realize I was looking at an eyeball.
Okay, yeah, because I thought as soon as it came on the screen, honey, I said, "Oh, there goes an eye right there."
I looked at it so haphazardly, like, what's that? It's something.
What's oh
And when you said it was up, all right,
popcorn?
in the sky, done.
Jennifer,
Get a refill.
Jennifer, I need you to do that like just one time in a movie theater. It doesn't
For
have to be
real.
anybody in front of us or behind us. I just want to see popcorn flying in the air as high as possible, just spreading everywhere. It will give me all of my life. Okay. We just got to go to a movie that nobody's going to. So
And you know what's funny? I be purposely making sure to pass the popcorn just so I won't do stuff like that.
right, because it's possible.
It is, man. Anyway, Miss Kim, are you? You know what? I'll ask you that later. Um, Bianca said the happy Monday to Miss Kim. And Miss Kim said hey to Dustin. Miss Kim also says Jonathan Statham does the same movie over and over, and I watch every single one of them
Mm-hmm.
happily
Mhm.
with joy. Okay, they and it's like all the ones they have them in, they've never been that stupid. You know what I'm saying? Because some of them
Right.
shoot 'em ups. Because like, okay,
For what? Like, you'd
why
be
are we
like,
doing this?
why?
What's
Why?
going
Yeah.
on? You know,
There's
but
validity to the unalive.
there's depth to the person that he's playing, and there's depth to the story that's being told. I like that. But yeah, in most of the video movies or whatever. Yeah, but Working Man was good. Lady Virgo, hello.
Good evening, Lady
Hey.
Virgo.
And she says, "Happy Monday to you all." It's happy now that I'm not working.
Thank you so much for joining us for our
Yes,
90 Day Fiance review, Lady Virgo. It was awesome seeing you in the comments.
Y'all, and after that, I did mention that I'll be going to an RV show.
How was it?
It wasn't necessarily an RV show. It was just Camping World, the place that sells
Um,
RVs. They just
Mm.
put a bunch of RVs inside of the their convention center in Cobb, and they were pretty much selling RVs. I mean, everybody's selling
Mostly.
RVs, you know, at the
Yeah.
RV shows, but it was more of like a selling situation rather than just a show because it was just camper world or whatever in there. No other vendors. It was just them. I was like,
There.
no wonder it was free. But I got to see because it was $10 for my good one that I like to go to in Jonesboro. It's usually around my anniversary. Like to drop by there, and we certainly spent a good hour and a half up in there last time. Anywho, um, so they did not have any Airstreams, Miss Kim. I'm sorry, they didn't have any, but I did see some fifth wheels that I would like to look into. I saw some really nice. I think because it was Camping World, I guess they showed like the newest of what they had, or I guess.
Okay.
And I saw some really nice floor plans that had like multiple rooms, 2 full bathrooms, stuff like that in those campers. So um, it wasn't a waste of time. It was good. It was
Okay,
good.
so you still got some out of it.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
I saw some new floor plans that I was like that. So so that was good. But all the other stuff that I liked, like if this was the only RV show that I went to this year, I'd be rather disappointed. But you know, it was cute. Not too, you know, but it was alright. I'd go back, but to look for a specific thing. But the other one that I like to go to has literally everything from the smallest ones that you can pull with a Prius to, you know, the big old Class A ones that you drive on your own, as well as those, you know, the van stuff, you know, all that good stuff. All right. So how was your weekend?
My weekend was decent. You know, went to Nothing But Wings on Saturday, of course. It was amazing. What are you doing, Jennifer?
Huh?
What were you doing?
Just spray myself.
Oh, I thought it
It's
looked
a
like you
facial
was.
mist. Um,
Oh, okay.
it's the Thayer's. Hold on. Thayer's facial mist with a little witch hazel in it. I have my face can be a little irritable, a little sensitive. So when I get to this point, it's like I'm ready to try to like start scratching my skin. Moisture really doesn't help like that. So the little bit of witch hazel that's in there cools it off. So I don't. It always
Okay.
helps. My bad. And I know I was making faces. Sorry.
It's okay. I caught up on Real Housewives of Atlanta because I put it off for a couple of weeks, so I caught up on that today. I'll be putting my review out tomorrow for that. I also did a review for RuPaul's Drag Race, so check that out on my channel, JoJo Speaks. And we had lunch with our sister this
How
past
do you know?
Sunday. Yes, it was. We went to Olive Garden. And I was reminded why I don't frequent that establishment.
What you have? What you have?
I had the shrimp and chicken carbonara. That's the only thing that I ever get when I go
It's true.
to
Yeah.
Olive Garden.
It's about
Um,
$22.
21 and some change. Everything on their menu was at least $20. You ain't
At this
spending less than
point.
$20 when you go to Olive Garden. And I think that's to pay for them salty ass breadsticks that they give you for free with no marinara sauce to dip it in. But hey, you know, it is what it is.
Wait,
But
you can spend $8 on some marinara sauce with cheese in it.
so, anyways, the pasta in my carbonara was severely underseasoned. The only seasoning that was in there was in the sauce that was on the pasta. There was barely any sauce. Everybody at the table had to ask for extra sauce to put in their carbonara because the pasta was underseasoned. Which once again reminded
So
me
they
why I
forgot to
don't.
sprinkle some salt in the pot when they're boiling the water.
Absolutely, it was so plain
Jeez
Jane. It
Louise.
was. That's why I don't go to nobody's Olive Garden, child. That's anyways. But
Miss Kim
but
says I hate Olive Garden.
I can't
agreed,
stand
Miss
it
Kim.
either.
They do have some decent salad though. I'll at least give them that. Their salad always has plenty of croutons, and croutons are my favorite part of salads all the time.
Me
So
too.
yeah, Right. Thank you for that, Miss Bianca. Because I'll be piling on them croutons, child. But
Me
anyways,
too. I have to get extra.
absolutely. But other than that, yeah, no, thank you. Please don't invite me to Olive Garden because I'll give you a firm no.
Oh, Miss Kim says, "Be careful misting witch hazel. It can dry out your skin terribly." I know, which is why. Well, this one is a aloe vera formula that has just at least a little bit of moisturization in it. But as soon as it dries down, I go in with some kind of moisturizer. But yeah, I know it gets dry. I just that cooling sensation. I don't know why, but it lasts for hours for me. And I
Wow.
also use a rose water witch hazel like situation.
Hmm.
But of course, I do follow up with moisturization. But I thank you for making sure I know. You're so sweet unto me. Hey Bianca, how was your weekend?
It was okay. I had a friend that I totally forgot about had
Wait,
birthday season.
wait! You forgot about your friend's birthday?
Yeah, and it
That's
was already
okay.
prepaid because for the dinner we had to pay $70 a piece, and then yes, and
Where
then
y'all go
we
to?
went to your third spot. I cannot remember the name of this place to save
Was it in
nothing,
Atlanta, like
y'all.
downtown? Where was it at?
No, it was in Alpharetta, and then when we got there, they
Well,
had right. They had this menu, and we had
oh,
a
girl, you had to
round of
drive up there too.
appetizer.
I'm
Hmm.
sorry. I'm sorry.
No,
I
it's
must check.
okay. It was the traffic was terrible.
Oh, the
It was
400.
like
Yep.
the
Mm,
traffic was so bad. They had shut down part of the expressway. But when we got there, they
mm-hmm.
had a round of appetizers, which was crab, shrimp, and steak. And they just kept bringing it to the table. Hmm.
So the appetizer was crab, shrimp, and steak.
Uh-huh.
This sounds
Proceed.
so janky to me
So,
for
And
$70,
then
but okay.
and then you had to choose your salad or soup, and then you got to choose your entree, and then you got to choose your dessert. So the food was not good.
Of course.
no, don't say that.
I couldn't eat any of the appetizers because, of course, they brought it on the same platter, and I'm allergic to seafood.
Of course. Dang.
But when I saw the steak, I ain't want none no how, so I was just like, "It's okay, y'all. I'm allergic."
Ooh.
Mm, mm-mm.
The chicken was absolutely amazing, though. I got a
Okay.
garlic butter chicken, so it was really
Ooh, garlic
good.
butter chicken, and they made it
Mm-hmm.
just for you. So that's good. That's good.
So that was my weekend. I drove out of town, damn near.
That's not even near. No, you were out of town. Okay, that's over. You especially since you said that you were late because of traffic, which means it took about an hour and some change to get up there, didn't it?
Close to two.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Alpharetta is not close. Remember, Alpharetta was the place where we worked at
Were we
first job
first?
out there.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I remember that. I
Uh
remember
huh.
that.
All the way up yonder, 400. Lord have
Mm-hmm.
mercy. Well,
Her family
did you
was
got
bad.
what? Wait, what were they mad about? Being late.
She gonna have to stop choosing these out of town places for us to go.
Okay.
I was in there crying.
I know you were, because I would have been like,
Well,
well, then, but are they lying? Okay.
Right.
okay. Because I'm the one that got to pay for this gas, honey. Okay.
All right.
And
And this $70 trash plate.
that's the worst. Going to a restaurant that you are under the impression is going to do right by you and just let you down. Not only just let you down, but let you down in front of your family.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nothing worse than some people who don't know nothing about restaurants who find themselves charging an arm and a leg for subpar food. Ain't nothing worse than that.
All right.
Which is why I don't go to a lot of the new restaurants that be out in Atlanta. I'm just very nervous to spend such a high amount of dollar hairs, and not have a good experience.
I know. That's why I tell people, put me in the hood any day. I know the food gonna be good and it ain't gonna break your pockets.
Exactly.
Exactly. And that's always been my feeling. It's like this is what bothered me. One time I took my mommy, she likes to go to new restaurants, okay? That's
She
my
does.
excuse.
Okay.
She really loves
She's
a new restaurant.
she's always going on Yelp or on Facebook looking for new
Mhm.
restaurants for us to try out. Yeah, that's her.
She always like a niche little cute little situation. So she came out here for Mother's Day one year, like last year, right?
I'm sure she
Mother's
did. Yeah.
Day for last
Hmm.
year. Okay, the
Mhm.
whole family came out and everything, right, y'all?
Mhm.
So, and I'm gonna give the name of this place, and I'm not ashamed. It's called the Blue Rose or something like that. Blue Rose Bistro or something. Child, and it was downtown Douglasville, so it's just right down the street. No brainer. Let's make it happen. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So, I told Mama about it. It's a new restaurant. I told her whether I gave her the link for the restaurant so she could see it. She looked over. She said, "Oh, this looks real cute. I think it'll be great." Like, okay, cool, let's do it. I made it. I called them beforehand because I'm not stupid. Everybody, that's one of those days. Mother's Day is one of those days that everybody go to church.
Hmm.
If they haven't gone to church
Mhm.
since 1987, they're gonna go there for Mother's Day to be with their mother to show them that they saved, and then, of course, it's Mother's Day. Whether you're going to church or not, you're going somewhere
What
for
is
your mother, unless you're going to cook for your mother. So I went ahead and made reservations. I saw that the place opened at 10. We weren't going to a church that Sunday. So I said, let me just make this reservation for 10 a.m.
Hmm.
so that, we can be there, um, and not as many people can obstruct our eating situation.
Oh.
We got there to the Blue Rose Bistro. I hope I'm saying it wrong so y'all won't like find something bad about it. I bet you there's some greatness about it. I'm sure, but it was just a bad day, I guess. So we got there. We got there a little early, like like 9:45 or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And the
Mhm.
doors weren't open and there wasn't a whole lot of buzzing around, which was maybe like okay. At least, I got a reservation when they open, so there won't be any issues for us.
Hmm.
We went in, we got our seats. Cool. Bam. I mean, I felt so sorry for anybody else that made an appointment that was later than 10.
Uh-oh.
You was about to sit down up in there.
No.
You wasted your time and your call making a reservation.
All right.
What you mean?
Girl, like when you make reservations, that means you reserve a table.
Mhm.
If you let any and everybody come on in and have a seat so that they can eat, you're not going to have tables available for the reservated people. That's a new word. So they were just letting everybody in. They didn't have enough servers.
No.
They did not have. Oh gosh, their bartender was late, really late
Oh.
to work, and they were offering like mimosas and all that stuff, but the bartender was not there to
Serve
dispense
them.
it and
Yeah.
serve them.
Ooh. I knew y'all were irritated.
Apparently, it seemed like they only had one cook back there because it took forever and a hot long day. You remember we were the first people up in there.
Hmm.
It took forever and a hot long day for us to get our food.
I think two of us got our food first, and then we waited like another 30 to 45 minutes before everybody else got their food. Yeah, it was trash. Hmm.
And the best thing that I had was them eggs.
The best thing I had was that whatever flavored sweet tea that they had that I ended up drinking. That was really good. I'll give them that. And I had to get them to refill about 5 times before I got my plate, but it is what it is. At least they were free.
And one thing that bothers me when I go to places like that, like them homespun spun places, I be hoping like, I just want some regular fried chicken. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Fried chicken that look like my parents made. That's what I'm looking
Right.
for. Why
Like Mama
everybody
made.
okay? Why everybody trying to reinvent the wheel? You know what I'm saying?
Right. Leave well enough alone.
So they put some kind of crazy seasoning in it. It just made it taste weird. And it's like, like it was so
Yeah.
disappointing. Take me to Go to Corral. I told mom we could have went to Go to Corral for all this. And she's like, "You're right." I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, I would have been irritated too. It would piss me off.
So to make myself happy, I went to Pelicans and got me a snowball. Can't go
Ooh.
wrong with that. I had a great one.
I
But
haven't been
yeah.
there.
Hmm?
I haven't been to Pelicans yet.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
Go to a thing. Go there. Go. Cause they're so good. Um we've had one in Colombia
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm.
I always like them. I like ices and stuff like that. So those are great. Just
Mm-hmm.
take a spoon and just eat that. It's so great. So we ended up finding one in Marietta, but it's like all the way up in Marietta. It's like it wasn't close. But the one that I have here is much closer in Douglasville, the Pelicans in Douglasville. So very happy to go there whenever I want me a little ice. And then we be going to Brewster's to get ice cream every once in a while too. I really enjoy
Oh,
that.
okay.
But yeah, I they have other restaurants out here that I'm very like it's restaurant lounge kind of situations. They got a place called Wings and Feather no, Fins and Feathers.
Hmm.
They're good.
They're good. Should I
Mm-hmm.
go? I think I might just
Mm-hmm.
get their food to go because I don't know how I feel about going to a lounge these days. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. And it's a busy place too.
Yes. Like that parking lot be so packed and there's always at least one to two police officers from Douglas County up there. Douglasville PD. Know what I mean?
Hmm.
And also and also there's another place called Per Se. The food looked good, but
Oh.
it's like it's another place where the police frequents and I'm not saying they for security. Chill out, guys. It's just
Okay.
security. Um,
Well, that will
but
make you pause for the cause, though.
oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
But I be seeing their food online, and it's like I don't know. But I think one thing that I may go to is something like tables and forks or something like that. It's some black places where they got got them names like that.
Mm-hmm.
Fork
Well,
and table or something.
yeah,
I think I wanna go there. It seems fancy,
for no
but
reason or fancy, fancy.
just upper scale a little bit,
Okay.
you know?
Okay.
And oh gosh, did I tell y'all about when I went to Key Sweat Pizza Place
Ooh,
He got a pizza place?
in Douglasville?
that don't sound good.
I ain't know nothing about that.
I love you, Bianca. You started laughing immediately. It was okay. It wasn't
Okay,
horrible. It wasn't
that's good.
horrible. The service was real decent and everything, but their tables were way too small to be having pizzas. Like, 'cause if you want to have a pizza, you have to have a little thing that holds the
To hold
pizza
it,
in the
right?
middle. And it's like the table is like this small, and it's like, how am I supposed to put my plate here, this pizza here, this cup here, and there ain't no room.
Mm.
But otherwise, it was all right. They were trying to have a game situation. They had cards for spades and things of that nature.
Hmm.
Me and Tyrone played
Oh,
21 together. It was real cute. I think it would be good if they had like we went on a weird day, like a Tuesday or something. So they just had games and stuff going on, and they're right in the center of an apartment complex. But there's a good amount of people there. Music was real
oh wow.
decent, so it wasn't bad at all. I'd go back. I'd go back. Prices weren't too crazy. They had a whole lot of drink specials and special cocktails out there. Like what makes you order a cocktail is when you see the name of it. It's like I want to try that.
Mm-hmm.
Those cocktails. And places like Per Se, it's apparently like a lounge, but they have stuff like lamb. Why does everybody got lamb stuff?
Because lamb's supposed to be like top notch, the best.
Is that what black people like? We
I've
just
never
love
had lamb
lamb.
before though. I'm not that much of like a meat person per se. Like I do eat meat a lot, but like
Hmm.
lamb and different other types of meats other than chicken and beef, like I really don't try other things. But I will though, for sure.
I may. I feel like I need to go by some of these places though. The food look good.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and maybe the music might not be too crazy loud. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Because it's like when I go to eat someplace, it's like I'm not looking to be in a club. I've seen so many
Right.
videos on TikTok of people all they're trying to do is eat their crab ball and
You
They can't talk amongst one another because it's too
got to
loud.
yell across the
and,
table.
and niggas over
Right.
there busting it wide open because bet that thing up came on. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
A whole lot of haze going on. Hey, hey. So I feel like I need to at least try some of them, but you know I guess it's good to do new stuff because my mama said so. So I'm gonna just do it.
Hmm.
But I don't want to pay $27 for a meal that I don't know if it's gonna taste all right.
Right.
I know this
Exactly.
right.
And I mean, once again, price is astronomical. Astronomical. I'm
Sky
looking at one
high.
right now. I'm looking at per se right now. But the food look good though. And people always over there. So I guess something correct is happening. I think you're paying for ambiance. I just pray
Hmm.
they won't try to make me pay for parking and stuff
Gratuity.
like that because that'll be
Um,
crazy. Ooh, if they had
I,
an extra charge for that, that'll be the first and last time I'll be over there. For two people?
okay.
Please.
I know this right. Ain't no way.
Ain't ain't no way. Gratuity. Gratuity for two people. You see, now you got me angry, Jonathan.
Sorry.
You got me feeling away. And this is one of the main places I'm looking right now. I'm on the internet on my cellular phone device.
We can
And
tell.
thank you, Jonathan. Um I think this fins and feathers. It certainly looks good.
So what's that? Chicken and fish?
Yeah, chicken fish. I got steak, of course, lamb. What black restaurant don't? Not saying that that's a bad thing, but apparently we like it a lamb. Um, Now I think their wings look like they could be, something from the house. So if I go there, I'd certainly try that. The
Mm-hmm.
macaroni and cheese don't look like it's hitting on nothing, and it look
Uh-oh.
like they got big pieces of potatoes, like skillet potatoes, as a side. And let me tell you something. Don't do a biscuit like they have a biscuit with this steak that I'm looking at, and it looked like it came from KFC.
Ooh.
Don't warm up a biscuit. Just, if you ain't gonna make it by scratch, just go ahead and throw a Hawaiian roll on there. We'll still love you.
I know this right. I had the wings and then well
Wings,
the whole wings and then I had like the lemon pepper wings when I
the
went back
wings look
again.
good.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, ooh, this salmon look good too. What kind of honey bourbon salmon?
Mm.
Glory to God. Child, somebody got steak and eggs with some grits to the side. Ooh, bless
Mm-hmm.
Jesus. I might need to go.
Yeah,
Well,
I
you
like
know
it.
what? I'll just make sure to tell y'all how it went. Jonathan, they got corn. You like corn, don't you? They got corn over there.
Hey, what kind of corn?
They call it jalapeno corn.
Oh, I don't like spicy stuff now. No, I don't like spicy food. No,
I
thank you.
know. I know your face. I knew I would get that reaction out of you. Oh, jalapeno now. Okay. Anyway, I'm not going to bother y'all any longer. Moral of the story is let's take some chances. So, I thank you guys for helping me to do a little bit of laughing, a little bit of smiling. I appreciate y'all. But I'm gonna get on about my life. I promise, since my husband ain't here to go walking with me around the mall, I'm not allowed to go out and do it by myself. My husband told me so,
Okay,
Right.
that's smart.
which
Mm-hmm.
is true and good for my safety. Um, So I'll be using my little mini stepper I have in the house. And I can only stay on that thing for like 5 minutes at a time. It's not
Oh,
Them steppers are difficult. So what I do to take a rest is do jumping jacks. Just whatever to keep my
Okay.
heart rate up. So I'm gonna do that for 30 minutes and I'm gonna go to bed. Dustin says, I love Olive Garden, but don't go there often because the price is too high. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't go there often because they have the same thing. They're not flipping the script. They need to do something fresh, something new. They've had that tour of Italy since 1976. Um, let's see. Justin says, "Eat some for me, Jennifer, when you go out to eat, but no spicy foods. It smell like spicy food either. Oh, okay. They don't. It can't be spicy and it can't smell spicy either. Gotcha." And he also said, "Have a good night. Love you all. Love you too,
good night,
Dustin.
Dustin.
God bless."
Night, Dustin.
Y'all, please thank y'all for sticking with me today as per usual. Um, Once again, I don't comprehend why y'all keep on looking at this, but never mind. I am amazing. Shut up, Jennifer. I am freaking amazing, and thank you for enjoying my amazingness with me. See you guys on Thursday for Jonathan's hot topics on JoJo Speaks. I think I've slowly but surely, Jonathan, gotten more excited about doing your show. Um,
Why is that, do you think?
I think it's because you have taken an investment in my TikToks that I've sent you,
Hmm.
so we can be on the same page with some things, or things that we've
Yeah.
seen and stuff, so we could talk about those things on TikTok. So I think that's awesome. Um, so And I like the little short like talks about the reality shows. I like the little short little. Let me give you my opinion about this and keep it pushing. I like that
Okay. Because I love to hear
because
your opinions about the reality shows. I
yeah,
do.
because doing
Mm-hmm.
a whole show about reality shows ain't for me.
I understand that.
I've started to notice that um, because there's other stuff in the world, and I love being able to remind the world to have a seat. I gave you not a whole bunch, at least 3 videos about not doing any kind of protesting on Friday. So
Oh
really
yeah.
awesome, really awesome. And you, Bianca, would you like for me to send you stuff like that as well?
But half the stuff I be not seeing it already.
That's what I'm thinking too. Because
Mm-hmm.
when you people like us, the algorithms are synced up.
Sorry.
Mm.
I was pulling
Any
up my TikTok to actually check what it is that you would sent me, but I'm sorry. I should mute my computer
No
when I
need,
do
because we about to go.
that.
So,
Okay.
but respond to everything I sent you though. I sent you plenty today.
Okay.
Well, not plenty, but you know what I'm saying. So I'll see you guys on Thursday on JoJo Speaks, and of course on Friday for Faithful Warrior Ministries, where we pray.
Saturday.
And I said Friday.
You did.
Saturday, we come together at 10-ish a.m. every single Saturday morning so that we can do some prayer and some connecting. So I hope to see you guys there. Thank you guys for joining me on today. We're out of here. Bye.
We outie.
Bye.